Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for the Children's Defense Fund Beat the Odds celebration, honoring this lady right next to me, the incredible Latanya Richardson Jackson. We'll be chatting with her as well as all of the celebrity guests, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Last time I saw this fabulous woman, we were just talking about it. Your wonderful show, Show Me a Hero. You're showing people a hero tonight because you guys are being honored, you and Samuel. It's pretty
I know,
cool.
and Sam's in Vietnam. I just came from Vietnam a couple of days ago, so I'm a little batty. And we are being honored, but it's just for, for service. You do it to raise money, to bring awareness to this great organization and for the work that Marian Wright Edelman and her organization continue to do. So the being honored, yeah, okay. But my grandmother in Atlanta, Georgia, when she was alive, she used to say, when you work for the people, that's your reasonable portion of service. So it's the rent we pay for living, Marian says.
These little kids, they're pretty special, aren't they?
They are special, and we have to show them that we see them. A lot of times, kids, especially when I was growing up, post-civil rights movement, we were told to, sit over there and be quiet, be seen and not heard. So a lot of issues that I might have grown up with, these kids now are able to speak to, and they see people who are there to help them, rather than pushing them to the side, telling them to be quiet.
What a wonderful organization. Talk to me about being here to support it.
I mean, like I was, saying earlier to someone that I grew up in the inner city in the Bronx, so I know what it's like being raised in a single-parent home and actually achieving your dreams and getting to that place. But when you're recognizing kids who are not only achieving but giving back to their community, and they've dealt with some pretty adverse situations, to be able to kind of jump over that fence and be able to actually give back is pretty impressive. So I think the fact that there's a community of people that are recognizing that and want to celebrate them is really what we need, and it's really part of the whole process and journey.
What brings you to this shindig?
It's either my third or fourth time that I'm here at the Children's Defense Fund Beat the Odds, because it's just one of my favorite charities. I truly, really believe that this is what can change the world.
I've got to ask you, we've got a whole new group of supermodels coming up right now. You're one of the originals, one of the greats. What do you think about...
The grandmothers of supermodeling, yep, it's me. It's okay, it's true.
And you still look younger than even... What do you think of the new...
Well said.
What do you think of today's group? What's going on? The social media revolution? Dying to know your thoughts.
You know what I think? I think I should be thanking God every second that I'm alive that I skipped this part, that I could be a supermodel way back in the 80s when this was not a part of it, because it's so hard being watched all the time, and the whole social media thing and being scrutinized every second of your day is at least I could go home and close the door.
These children inspire you. So how did this organization come about?
Because I was born in a segregated town in South Carolina that told black kids we couldn't do everything that any other child could do, and I didn't believe it, and my parents didn't believe it, and I've always been mad about the exclusion of children from anything. We had black and white water, which I learned at 4 years old at a Belk's department store. So when I was pulled away by my public school teacher, I made sure thereafter that I would change the signs, because I didn't believe that there was black and white water. So I've been a rebel since I was born, but my parents and my community co-parents always made clear that if you don't like the way the world is, you can change it. And I was born and raised that way with great adult examples. And then I had great role models, from Dr. King, who was a very big part of my college life, to other folk. And so I always try to go into the toughest places to do the toughest things, but it's been the most rewarding life I think you could have. And children are the key to everything in this country, and it's going to be our undoing if we don't come to our senses and invest in every child.